The Manchester scene was about what you listened to, what you said, most of all what you wore, the baggy look.
It was always the skinniest people that wore the baggiest jeans. And you just want to say, wear a belt. Pull your trousers up, they do fit you. They don't.
Monkeys, which I suppose put came round, didn't they?
I had a mate who went to university in Manchester, and I remember him coming back with, you know, these flared jeans, and people in Ireland were just looking at him going, "What? They're 15 years out of date. What's all that about?"
And if you dressed in the baggy stuff in Slough, you're a bit of a jippo, really. You're a bit of a piker.
You can have this garment today, you can have this garment tomorrow. Well, the jeans started from a 17-inch bottom width at the bottom, and then from the 17 you went to the 18, from the 18 went to the 19.
19-inch, 20-inch, 21-inch, maybe 22-inch, possibly not.
And at one time we even made a pair of jeans with a 13-inch bottom, but they were not that commercial.
I didn't wear baggy jeans, me, before Joe Bloggs gave me some free.
Gave us a few bits of smothers and jeans and that. He never paid us like no money though for it.
And it wasn't a matter of, about paying people or anything.
Well, this is the kind of stuff you'd normally go out and buy and wear? Yeah. Huh? I mean, we probably wouldn't have that on it, would we? What, Joe Bloggs? No, you wouldn't, but it's alright, I'd go for that, so it's alright, you just get it.
Joe Bloggs just seemed to arrive about a year after the whole thing was really massive. Joe Bloggs suddenly seems to be a millionaire. Power to them for actually seeing a gap in the market and filling it up.
And then the t-shirts happened, didn't it? I started doing Inspirals t-shirts with cows on.
Husband don't know what he's done.
Remember those Inspirals t-shirts? I wouldn't wear one. It was very rude.
Then you used to have a little bit of the FU showing, saying, yeah, I've got a t-shirt with the word fuck on it. Yeah, I'm really cool.
Putting it down to another bad day.
And just because it's got a swear word on it, it doesn't make it big and clever.
Anything with the word fuck on when you're 15 is brilliant. You know what I mean? Fuck. You never say fuck. Can I have a cool as fuck t-shirt, please? It's just great. At 15, there's nothing like it.
This is how it feels when your world needs mending.
But that was the top slogan, that one.
Well, that t-shirt was absolutely massive, wasn't it?
And anyone who wears that is clearly not.
A cow smoking on a cigarette and mashed up eyes. And I walked into a chip shop to buy some chips, and I was approached by this police officer.
Isn't it an indicator of how some people were thinking in those days?
The next minute, I've got a prison sentence hanging over me.
Christ, it's only a word, man.
Yeah, it's sort of one of those things that people remember the Inspirals for, having fans arrested, you know what I mean?
I went to Manchester for a weekend and stayed for 3 months.
after 89, it's suddenly thousands of students trying to get into the city because it's seen like the party city. I mean, if you're 18 and got 3 A-levels, where do you want to go? Where are you going to go? Are you going to go to York because it's got beautiful old buildings, or are you going to go to a city where you can party like mad? You're going to go to the party city, aren't you? Unless you're stupid.
I suppose the epicentre of the whole Manchester thing was the Hacienda.
There was no club anywhere else in the world like the Hacienda where you were going to get in for £3.50.
Now, it may not look much, but it is the cathedral to music in Britain. Life-size.
I walked in, I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant.
Because I was in the Hacienda, and you could never hear the
You know all this and
It was very important because that was the night the mainstream got to see and hear what was going on in Manchester, really.
It was just a complete breath of fresh air, and you know, you could feel the kind of brooding resentment and the bollocks to the lot of your attitude coming right down the camera.
The whole thing about Top of the Pops is, and what really disappointed me, it's the most boring crap day you've ever had. It looks ace on television, but in reality you sat in a room like this with mirrors, a sink, and yourselves for company.
The quote I always loved about the 60s was it was two people having a party in London and everyone else trying to find it. But I think Manchester's the opposite of that, wasn't it? It was like 200,000 people having a party and anybody could find it, couldn't they?
get the terminology right as of the Daily Mirror. Blinding, salty, top one, kicking, Rennie. Let's go.
Oh, they were talking like this. It was like, oh, it's Mr. TV, man.
Dish Clish, top one sorted, banging.
On one, eh? On one, are you on one? Yeah, on one.
The knock-on effect, of course, was that you'd meet people for the home county schoolboys. You'd suddenly hear them like talking about like I'm doing that and side and that, and you'd think, and what part of very South Manchester you're from, isn't it? South Manchester meaning Reading.
Is it that great? Well, yeah, it is really. What about you? I don't know. I just think they're a bunch of noble scumbags, badly dressed, bad haircut.
1989, the end of the 80s. I bet you wish you knew then what you know now.
Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me.
Did you love the 90s even more than you loved the 80s? Well, hang on in there till the summer, and the last decade will be relived here on BBC Two.
Days I'll remember all my life. Days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright.
Back to Life by Soul to Soul is just one of over 40 top hits of the 80s on this BBC double CD.
Well done!
Who puts the fun in dysfunctional?
Malcolm. He's Arms up.
Dude. And who said no one can follow The Simpsons? Malcolm in the Middle.
I got him, buddy! I got him, don't worry!
Starts Friday the 6th of April on BBC Two, just after The Simpsons. Who?
Get your head round this.
Oh, stick it in. Go on, you know you want it.
How many times have you said that in your life?
If I'd have gone to doctors instead of Magaluf, you wouldn't be here now.
Fill yourself up with comedy on BBC Two.
Black leather underwear with tassels.
I'm going to the toilet.
Comedy night, Monday from 9 on BBC Two. Mondays will never be the same again. Goodbye.
In 6 new parts and with strong language, Happiness is coming to BBC Two, thanks to Paul Whitehouse, who's finding the concept a little hard to grasp.
Happiness, happiness, the greatest gift that I possess. I thank the Lord that I've been blessed with more than my share of happiness.